Question: what is a straightforward process to create video content rapidly? Two-part answer. 1, prepare in advance. 2, practice MVP. Let me explain. So first of all, the mistake that many of us make when trying to create a lot of content quickly is we try to get it all done in one day. And I would highly recommend you do not take that approach. It is murderous on your brain. Break it up into separate sections. So let's do that first. Let's think about the content you need to create. In other words, what single question are you going to answer? Then think about the setup that you need. Where are you going to shoot this content? Do you have the microphone, the camera, the lights, etc. already set up? And then third, can you handle post-production effectively? So can you make the video? So once the video is shot, can you edit it, title, tag, description, etc., get it uploaded and get it into the YouTube platform? So instead of trying to tackle all three of these things in the exact same day at the exact same time, break them up into separate days. On day 1, think about that question you want to answer. On day 2, shoot the actual video. On day 3, handle the post-production. This could easily be a Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, or a Friday, Saturday, Sunday. It doesn't matter. Or you can skip days if you need to. But just seeing it as 3 separate pieces separately makes it less challenging to think through and to navigate. Let's put a cherry on top of that. I highly recommend that you practice an MVP approach. What does MVP mean? MVP stands for minimum viable product. The idea of MVP is to create something that is good enough to be useful, good enough to be put into the market, good enough to satisfy customer needs, good enough for someone to buy. Is it good enough? And so as you think about your process for creating content rapidly, think about it from a minimum viable perspective. So what is the minimum viable content I should be creating? In other words, that one question I need to answer, that one video I need to shoot. Identify that in advance on day 1. Minimum viable setup. What is the minimum number of things that I need in my production space so I can shoot the actual video? I don't need the most complex camera. I need a simple camera. I don't need the most complex lighting. I need simple lighting, etc. See your own minimum viable setup. Then minimum viable post-production. So listen, I don't need the fanciest editing software. I need simple editing software with simple editing mechanics so the video gets made. I know there are very complex ways of doing this, but your speed and efficiency is found in your simplicity. I highly recommend you follow these 3 things, break them apart, put them in different days, have a minimum viable attitude as you move through them. You'll make much better content much faster.